All right, here we go. We got Whimsicott, couple crushing hammer prize. That's gonna be rough. And it looks like on the right side we have Arceus, Urshifu. It's like Inteleon Arceus box. There was an Urshifu there, I think, in the prize cards there though. But I'm ready to see some Whims action, to be honest. I hope we see some Whims action here. Here comes a quick ball. I think they had another psychic energy in hand. They're probably gonna grab a Crobat here or a Luminion if they play it. If they don't play it, their hand is dead, I believe. So yeah, if they don't play that, their hand is dead. Oh, they play Arceus, so it's Arceus Whimsicott. All right, cool deck, cool deck. So a lot of energy disruption and then potential to lock the special energy out of play. Bro, who shuffles like that? What was that shuffle attempt? Wait, did they? Or maybe they didn't do it how I thought they did. Maybe they pulled it apart. It looked like they were trying to stick the top half of their deck into the bottom half, though. All right, Whims energy. I can't tell what that card is behind the Yveltal. Or not Whims energy. They got the energy for the Arceus. Oh, their hand is dead. For Hyago. Hyago's hand is dead right now. So they're living off the top deck. Let's see what William has. No obvious options. They have an energy, and it might just be a keep calling here. Ooh, that's not great. Okay, so slow starts for both players. Of course, yeah, William didn't even get an Arceus out, so like William doesn't have a great follow-up here on this next turn. Yeah, I do see Rapid Strike energy, so there is Urshifu. Oh, actually, it might not be Arceus, actually. I don't know why I thought there was Arceus. I think it's just Urshifu. It's just Urshifu Moltres. Urshifu Baby Moltres is just the deck. I see a Collapsed Stadium in there. Yeah, I don't know why I thought there was Arceus in their deck. I just probably saw Sobble and I was like, okay, it's Arceus, but it's not. I just like assumed. I mean, assuming every deck has Arceus is usually a pretty safe bet, to be honest. All right, but they got Sobble, Urshifu. This matchup's gonna be tough though. If Hyago can start attacking with Whimsicott, it's gonna be tough because you can't get your Rapid Strike energy down. And you're weak to Psychic, but you don't get one hit KO'd. I don't think. To be honest, I don't know what Whimsicott damage, what damage Whimsicott does. Yeah, I don't know what Whimsicott does for damage. With a choice belt, oh, the Ultra Ball top deck. Some would say sometimes lucky, and I would agree. Let's see what they choose to give up here. They had like Boss, Yveltal, Fan. They give up Yveltal and it looks like Fan, and then keep the Boss, it looks like. I can't tell for sure though. 160 plus belt. Okay, so it does one hit KO Urshifu, and it's weak to metal. The Whimsicott is weak to metal, so like for the Moltres to get a return knockout, like one hit KO on it, they basically need to have like drawn 5 prize cards. Oh, that was a Marnie. It was a Marnie the whole time. Never mind. I thought that was a Boss in their hand, but it's a Marnie. All right, my bad. I thought it was a Boss, so I thought their hand was dead, but I think they had that Marnie the whole time. And they'll have the Starbirth, of course, to work with here as well. So should be in a pretty good spot is Hyago. Ooh, they can get the Beebs. Yeah, Boss and Pat to the Peak. Pat to the Peak in this matchup shouldn't be relevant at all, maybe. I'm not sure what William plays. William might play a Crobat, so you maybe do want to get the Pat to the Peak out there. We'll see. Here we're going to see the Beebs for 3 into the Starbirth probably. And then you need to find a DTE and a switch card. Set up the Whimsicott with your stuff and then go from there. Not a great draw, not going to lie. That draw is pretty subpar. Another Boss and an energy. And a quick wall. So not a ton of great options there. You don't really need to do anything else here as Hyago, though. You can just Starbirth, get DTE, get switch, or Air Balloon. Some kind of switch card. And then just swing, I think. Set up the Whims. I'm not sure how much HP Whimsicott has, though. Can Whimsicott get KO'd here by the Urshifu with a G-Max Rapid Flow? Could we see a crazy turn here from William where they actually KO the Whimsicott? They might be able to. I actually don't know. They have a quick ball. If they play Dunsparce, they could go get Dunny. If they play it to stop like a Gale Thrust knockout. Yeah, may as well throw out to the Path to the Peak. You're kind of expended all of your abilities. I guess, I mean, Hyago still could play a Crobat or a Luminian, for sure. Let's see on that. No, appreciate the 10-month resub there, Uncle. Here we go. Loading up. Whims with 2 Psychics. Has another Psychic in hand. I feel like the way you'd want to optimally play this as Hyago would be to not put the B-Barrel in play at all and go like Arceus double Whimsicott. I think that would be how you'd want to play this if you can draw like perfectly. Of course, you need to draw perfectly. Drizzile top deck. Okay, so if William was dead drawing before, they're not dead drawing now. But they did send up the Urshifu, which I don't think I liked because you can't Gale Thrust anymore. So that was a weird send up there, I feel like, from William, sending up the Urshifu there. This is going to make it a lot more awkward to potentially attack this turn. They did top deck Drizzile, but what is your plan here from William? And it looks like besides that, the hand was dead. I can't tell for sure. It was a Dark Energy, a Drizzile, and there's some other stuff in there, but I can't tell what it is. Oh, it was a Crobat. Oh, okay, so the Crobat does get shut off here, though, because of the Path to the Peak. Yeah, I'm sure they wanted to use that Crobat there, and now with the Path to the Peak, they are being shut down. They could go for 100 Furious Blows, but 100 Furious Blows does not seem great here because you'd knock out the Arceus and then Whimsicott would come and just bop you. I feel like you probably want to get into the VMAX to try and get multiple turns of attacking off with the Urshifu. You could go for a Gmax Rapid Flow, though, and like set up a ton of damage on the active to set up for a loop later. And then also just snipe the Whimsicott, so a Gale Thrust from a follow-up Urshifu or this Urshifu could get the knockout. So I wouldn't hate to see that. You could also just hope that they whiff the Whimsicott. I don't know what the baby Whimsicott does or Whimsicott V does for damage. I don't know if that's knocking you out, but you could hope that they whiff the Whimsicott VMAX, I guess. They're grabbing Training Court, though, so they're going to rely on Crobat here to kind of help them out then if they go for Training Court. I mean, they really should not have sent up Urshifu, I don't think. Sending up Urshifu here definitely feels most definitely incorrect. There's Piers. What can we pull off here? Moltres plus the Rapid Strike energy, but your Urshifu is still in the active. So I still don't see how you're possibly making this work here. You could Strafe, I guess. I guess Strafe does set up the Gmax Rapid Flow for the KO, and you do get that special energy in play. Ooh, and they have double Dark Energy in the hand for the Moltres. Okay, there was 2 Dark Energy. I knew there was 1. I knew there was 1. So they should be throwing down the Moltres with the double Darks. And then Crobat here for 6. Okay, so once again, the Urshifu's in the active. So the options are not great here still for William, I feel like, to be able to get it to the bench, get it back to the active as a VMAX. So we might be looking at a Strafe and maybe benching another Urshifu to try and have the option of an Urshifu on the next turn. No chance for a Gmax Rapid Flow. So we'll see where it goes from here for William. Another shady dealings, but what's the grab gonna be? The E-switch. Okay, cool. Now the question is, do they have access to the VMAX, or are they gonna go with the VMAX play here? I really don't like just leaving this Urshifu hanging out in the active. Like, I just don't like Urshifu hanging out in the active here. It just feels so bad. It just feels bad to have Urshifu just hanging out here. And just yeah, it just feels bad to have Urshifu hanging out here. Yeah, but there it is. 100 Furious Blows KO. So will there be the Whimsicott response from Hyago? And can they get a follow-up Whimsicott as soon as possible as well? I feel like Hyago can definitely take control of this game here. Like a Crushing Hammer heads on the bench Moltres plus a knockout on the active. Like, you're looking like you're in a really good spot. The hand, like I said, though, was a little bit rough. Oh, but there's a Marnie top deck or off the prize cards there from Hyago. So Hyago's actually in a pretty good spot now. They got that Marnie. You have to move the hand along. Could go with the big charm on the Whimsicott, but I don't think I want to see that because you want the option of the choice belt there, I think, more so. We see a quick ball on one of the boss. I'm not a huge fan of that either because I think you want the boss around. I don't mind going and searching out this Whimsicott here, but I really think you want the option of boss. Like, you might play the Marnie here as Hyago. You probably will play the Marnie here, but I like keeping all the boss around so you can make sure you can chase stuff. I don't like quick balling boss there at all. Big Charm there seems fine, but I almost feel like Big Charm, if you're going to put it in play, is better on the other Whimsicott, to be honest. Because in the next one, you can set up for the choice belt. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it is better to go this way, though. There's a Crushing. There's a Path. And another Quick Ball. You can go Crushing, Path, hold Marnie the Quick Ball back to the deck, and then go try and hopefully find that V-Star. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of quick balling the boss there. I almost feel like I wouldn't have hated to see. Also, I don't like that training court usage there either. I think that's definitely a mistake there from Hyago, unless they want to quick ball away the psychic, I guess. But I think I would have liked to have seen you use the training court after you use the Marnie here. Tails on the Crushing Hammer. Add to the peak. Oh no, but they're gonna bump it here. Okay, that makes sense. Never mind. They're gonna bump it, so they want to use it before they use Marnie. Yeah, never mind. Don't mind me. All right, here we go. Can the VMAX be found here from Hyago? Plenty of Ultra Balls left, and I'm sure 2 to 3 VMAX, or V-Star, I should say. I don't know how many V-Star Hyago plays. Uh-oh. I think that's a whiff. They did get the choice belt, but I have no idea how much damage Whimsicott V does. I personally have no idea how much damage Whimsicott V does. They have the choice belt, plus they can use the other attack, but what does the other attack do is the question. There's the retreat. There's the choice belt. Is it a KO? Okay, it's a knockout. Taken care of. Gets a couple prize cards. Crushing Hammer is probably what they're looking for. I guess the choice belt on the active. No, but I still don't like losing those. Yeah, as Hyago, I don't like losing the. What's it called there? Oh, Crobat VMAX in here for William as well. So William's got like a ton of. That's a pretty cool deck actually from William. Like Crobat VMAX as well. Crobat VMAX, Moltres. I think they had a Moltres V in there as well. So it's like Urshifu with a bunch of dark type stuff. Counter box basically. Raihan. So the Moltres is set up, but I don't think it's. Oh no, it could get the KO here actually with the choice belt or a quick shooting Inteleon. It can actually get the KO. So yeah, whiffing the VMAX here was a pretty big deal from Hyago. Now they're going to need a Raihan to actually get a return knockout on this. They're going to need a Raihan to get the return KO here on this Moltres if they play Raihan. All right, William finds the Energy Search. They also find themselves a Scoop Up Net to reset that Inteleon. And like I said, they do need quick shooting or a choice belt, I believe, here, unless I miscounted. They should be doing 170 right now. Oh, they have the choice belt in hand, so they're already ready to go. They don't even need to use the Shady Dealings Inteleon again this turn. They could if there's anything else they'd want, but they already have the choice belt, so they are cruising. That's the knockout. So the whiff on the V-Star was huge there. Yeah, that was a big deal to whiff that knockout. Or whiff that V-Star. They're doing the... Oh, wait, are they not KO'd? Wait, what does the attack do? Wait, it resists dark? Oh no! It resists dark. 30 less damage, takes 30 less. Oh, is that part of the attack? Part of the attack does you take 30 less from attacks? Oh no! Bro, Hyuga had him the whole time, bro. He's exactly where he wanted to be. He's like, yeah, okay, go ahead, attack with the Moltres. We'll see what happens. So yeah, quick shooting would have KO'd the what's it called, so gets the evolve here with the Whimsicott out. Bro, who knows what Whimsicott does, dude? What the heck? That's why the choice spot on the active I didn't really like a whole ton, because I feel like the benched Whimsicott was more likely to go chase the Crobat to close out the game. I guess you have to put a DT on the bench to Whimsicott, though. You're not going to be able to do that. But you could go boss KO Crobat plus DTE to bench Whimsicott here, to be honest, and that would be fine. So we could see that play happen. We could see attach DT to the bench and then boss KO Crobat into then the other knockout being able to be gained. And there's just the Marnie, though. So look at the KO on the active plus the Marnie. A lot of Inteleon stuff going to the bottom of the deck, so a lot of out to Shady Dealings not going to be able to be drawn here, but still probably has a lot of outs left in the deck as well. There's a boss in the hand for Hyuga, but if William knocks out this Whimsicott, then there's no possibility to boss KO the Crobat, actually. For Hyuga. They have the Psychic Energy and the boss in the hand, I believe, but let's see if they get the Crushies or the DTE. One Crushie, one DTE. Oh no, it's only one prize card, so no Crushies. Two Crushies to the last two prize cards. Unfortunate for Hyuga. Everyone loves a good Crushie. As the Evolution Incense, so we'll definitely have plenty of options here from William. And you basically have to attack with a one prize Pokemon here, I guess. You could attack with a Crobat VMAX, though, to be honest. You could attack with Crobat VMAX here, to be honest. Let's see what they end up going for. I thought they were about to play down their hand face up. I don't know. I was like, why are they doing that, though? They're trying to come up with a play. They have access to Shady Dealings. They're peeping the Crobat. Damn, they're stressing over here. Definitely stressing over this one. Shady Dealings for the net. What else are they going to grab here? Can they put something together? I don't think they can. I think the problem is they can't find the 3 energy for a Moltres to attack with a Moltres this turn. I think that's the problem here is they can't find the 3 energy. Like they can get the Clara, but if they get Clara, they can't find that last dark energy. I think they're down their energy search and their training court. Oh, maybe not. Maybe I'm wrong. That's a energy retrieval. Okay, they can do it then. Net retrieval. But how do you get a Moltres into the active? Oh, you have 2 switch in hand. Oh, you have the Clara in hand. All right, never mind. So you get the KO with Moltres here. Yeah, the retrieval will work. Grabs a Sobble as well. Always good to have a Sobble on deck. Has the net to reset as well. They get the Moltres knockout, but can they get another Moltres knockout, I guess, is the question. Net reset. Here goes the Moltres. Here comes the energy retrieval. So they got the attack off this turn, but another Whimsicott is on the back line, ready to go. But this definitely leaves William in a decent spot for sure. Like, what do you even set up here, though, as William to get your last prize card? Maybe they have an out to another Crobat VMAX to protect the Crobat. I don't think that's necessary, though, from William. Like, you doing it's not bad, but, like, I don't think it's, like, I mean, it doesn't, like, I don't think Hyuga can get the knockout, so, like, you didn't need to do it. But I guess you may as well, yeah, it just kind of seems, just unnecessary. I don't know, because there's the DTE on the Whimsicott and the Big Charm, so how are they ever knocking out your Crobat? They would need, like, Zigzagoon, Net, Tool Scrapper your own Big Charm. Tool Scrapper your own Big Charm, and then attach a... It's just unlikely to happen. That's what I'm trying to get at. It's unlikely to happen. For sure unlikely to happen. All right, here we go. It's the knockout over to Hyuga. They need to at least get this KO on this Moltres. They have the KO on the Moltres, but they need more than that. They need to, like, I don't even know, to be honest. You get this KO, but you need to, like, you want to, like, Marty or judge your opponent here. Otherwise, William could just win with, like, another Moltres, I think. That's the knockout. All right, if William has Clara number 2, William does just win. Yeah, if William has... Oh, actually, William has escape rope. William could maybe do even something else even weirder. They have escape rope, actually, here. William could go, like, escape rope. Force up the B barrel, knock it out. There's the shady dealings. Do they have... They have another Clara. I think that would win the game here with the escape rope for sure on the B barrel. Peek in the deck. They're going for level ball, so that's not a good sign for them having the dub here, I don't think. Level ball Raihan. I am so confused. Okay, wait. So they Raihan to the Crobat. But didn't they have the baby Moltres in the deck? Oh, William does have 2 prize cards left. Yeah, you're right. My bad. I think... Oh, yeah. Escape rope wouldn't actually... KOing the V-Barrel doesn't win the game. So I guess what's it called? You can't take the KO with the baby... Okay, so you... Yeah, okay. So you just lose the boss here. For some reason, I thought William had 1 prize card left. So Whimsicott has how much HP? It's got 280 right now, so it's a little bit too tanky right now. Okay. Everything's coming together for me. I just woke up, so you gotta cut me a little slack. They have the Clara, but they can't win with baby Moltres here. Yeah, I think Thiago has this. Oh, they changed the name over there. Yeah, Thiago, not Thiago. They hit and dip with the Crobat into the Moltres, but a boss will win the game here for Thiago. And they had boss in hand, right? I believe. Yeah, here we go. Boss. Give me a Sobble. Take the knockout. Dude, Thiago taking their sweet time on that one. All right, let's get into this game too. Really cool decks from both players. I want to see some more Crushing Hammer action. I think it's definitely favored for Thiago. Because, yeah, that Big Charmed Whimsicott at the end of the game. The Big Charm actually ended up working out on that Whimsicott specifically. I was talking about how I didn't like the Big Charm there, but I guess the way it plays out... even with Choice Belt, you're never KOing the Crobat, so the Big Charm always makes sense on that next Whimsicott. I was like unsure about it, but the way it developed, yeah, it just kind of makes sense to have the Big Charm there, I guess. You stop that Moltres 1-hit KO at the end of the game. It's a close one, though. It's a close one. It seems like it's probably favored for Thiago, but maybe it really isn't, to be honest. You have a lot of dark Pokemon there for William that can kind of make it work out. Yeah, you kind of make it work out. Shuffling between games. Well, specifically pile shuffling between games. Yeah, there's no reason to pile shuffle. You just look how long it takes to pile shuffle. And it's like not sufficient because all the cards aren't in the deck. Yeah, I have a bad habit of like shuffling my piles and my shuffle like Thiago's doing as well. But yeah, pile shuffling in between games never makes any sense. Best shuffling method, just 7 mash/riffle shuffles is all you need. So basically what William's doing, just do 7 of those. Make sure bottom cards and top cards are changing during it. I always like to do like a little bit of a cut at the end of my own shuffles personally. Just kind of a habit. Probably not necessary. Definitely not necessary, but that's it. Yeah, no reason to pile shuffle. It just doesn't make a difference. A lot have pile shuffle. It's definitely not a Latin American America thing. It happens everywhere in the world. prefer plain Whimsicott or Whimsicott Shadow Rider? I have no Whimsicott preference. So Crobat prize for William, that could be rough early on if you need it for the extra draw power. We saw it coming clutch at the end of the game on that one as well, so. Why did he show? He should have waited for his opponent to set up, because he's not trying to like, he knows if you look at your hand and you know your opponent's seen all of those cards going into game 2 and 3, it doesn't matter to show them your hand because they've seen all the cards before. So it doesn't change their potential starting Pokemon. But if there's something in your hand you know your opponent didn't see in the last game, then you could wait. But if not, then there's no reason to wait. Just let them know that, what's it called, and then move on. Okay, so still going for the Urshifu here for William. Makes a lot of sense. You still want to do that aggressively, I feel like. You can do some like really big plays turn 2 actually as William with the Urshifu, to be honest. But they're debating not attaching this Dark Energy now all of a sudden. Or that Fighting Energy, excuse me. Yo, what's up, Omar? But there's no reason not to, I don't think. Yeah, I don't know. They were like... Yeah, not a whole ton going on for William, but gets the energy on the Urshifu, which is the important part. Over to Thiago. A Crushing Hammer heads here would be huge, because this would mean there's no G-Max Rapid Flow potential for the next turn, so that's a big deal there. The rest of the hand for Thiago is not great. They got the Fog Crystal. They can go ahead and get themselves that Whimsicott. But they don't have any out to a draw power in the hand, it looks like. They have a Quick Ball as well, so they can go get the Arceus and put that down with an energy. We could see what route they take, actually, though, to be honest. They don't have to set up Arceus. They could attach to Whimsicott and go for like a turn 2 attack with Whimsicott through DTE. But now that you've got this Crushing Hammer, I think it's pretty safe to set up. Well, I mean, I guess you could still get boss. Your Arceus could get boss KO'd. But I think you still just go for it. And if they have it, they have it. Maybe that's why William was debating not attaching the energy, so that way they could pull off the boss KO on the Arceus, to be honest. So that's actually probably why William was debating not attaching the energy there, actually, I think. And then they attach it and they kind of get punished. They were like, well, what if they get the Crushing Hammer heads on my basic energy? Maybe I shouldn't attach it. And then they were debating attaching it. Because in their head, they're like, because they have the boss, I believe, and they might even have the VMAX in hand as well. So to be honest, for Thiago, you could bench the Arceus, but attach to the Whimsicott. I think I like that best. Yeah, and they'd go for that play. Yeah, because now you could Starbirth still. But if they have the boss KO on the Arceus, you don't just, like, lose. So I think Thiago actually... Oh, and the retreats to the Whimsicott. Does the Whimsicott have a first attack? What does that attack do? I have no idea what this attack does. It does look like a... Oh, they got the boss on the Ursh as well. So they have a 0-card hand from Thiago. And then they do 40 damage. And I believe there's an effect to that attack. So they have a 0-card hand. So playing off the top deck is Thiago. I like that setup too. Energy to the Whimsicott. So you can still have access of Starbirth next turn by putting the Arceus in play. But then if they boss KO your Arceus, you still can go like DTE plus evolve and attack. So 20 damage and your opponent's active basic can't attack. Okay. So didn't do a whole ton of damage, and the effect probably won't take effect as well, but it does mean the Urshifu's in the active, which is the biggest part. The only thing that happens, though, with this play from Thiago is that now if you top deck Ultra Ball, you literally can't play the Ultra Ball because you have no cards in your hand. So what Thiago could have done would be to hold the boss and hold the Air Balloon. And that way, if you top deck Ultra Ball, you can then Ultra Ball and you can get yourself Arceus V-Star or the B-Barrel. I don't hate this play either, and still just hoping for the top deck of something else. You just have less top deck outs at this point now for Thiago, but the play does make it harder for your opponent to pull off a play on their turn. So we'll see. We'll see. Crobat. Oh, so William actually plays 2 Crobat V. William actually plays 2 Crobat V because one of them was prized. Interesting. That's a lot of Crobat. Also grabs himself a Rapid Strike Energy. So we're probably looking at a Strafe as the attack for turn here from William. And I think William's going to be playing pretty heavily, assuming their opponent is just going to not do anything next turn. So we should be seeing the Strafe. And they did grab the Crobat, so they probably will be using Crobat for some card draw here. They don't have to, though. They have the Drizzile in the hand as well. But yeah, they go for the Crobat for 3. Yeah, really heavy on the Crobat line, though. Can't attack. Oh, can they actually not attack? Someone in the chat said it was you couldn't be attacked by basics, but is the effect on the Urshifu or on? Is the effect on the Urshifu or the Whimsicott? Well, they're going to get an escape rope, so that means I assume that means they can't strafe. Yeah, if they're going to get that, I assume it means he can't strafe. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and look up this card because I just got 2 different responses in the chat. I'm just gonna look up the card myself. Can't trust chat. All right. Fluff gets in the way. If the defending Pokemon is a basic Pokemon, it can't attack during your opponent's next turn. Okay, so the Urshifu cannot attack here. So here we go. Escape rope grabbed. Oh, yeah, we have the card thing in chat. I should just look at the chat. There's the escape rope. They send up the Arceus. Of course, they have to know that there's a possibility that they get KO'd here, right? Because they could go. We could have seen from William. We could have seen Switch plus VMAX. Top deck from Thiago. Their deck's upside down, so they fix that. And pass. Okay. So Thiago is dead drawing here. So now here's the time for William to actually get ahead. So what I'd like to see from William here is probably just KO Arceus, KO B-Barrel. And then the top deck outs to Thiago are limited to simply a draw supporter. So we could see that. We could see that from William here is go with the G-Max Rapid Flow. KO Arceus, KO B-Barrel. That seems pretty solid to me. You just completely limit your opponent. We are going to see the Inteleon grab, which will get them the Scoop Up Net and something else. We'll see. Yeah, should get them Scoop Up Net plus, we'll see. Evolution Incense. Okay. And then they're going to use the Evolution Incense and grab themselves that Urshifu VMAX. The only energy I see in hand, though, is another Rapid Strike energy, which, of course, you don't really want to play here, but might just not really have a choice, to be honest. Might just have to kind of play second Rapid Strike energy to get off this G-Max Rapid Flow. Can they evolve that Bench Drizzile? They could evolve that Bench Drizzile, though, right? I think they could evolve the Bench Drizzile. Maybe not. I don't know. No, they can't. They just evolve that to get the Evolution Incense, right? I think they should evolve that to get the Evolution. No, wait. Actually, you know, I'm just going to wait and see what they do. Ideally, you don't want to use your other Rapid Strike energy, though, for sure. And I think that's all they have in hand. But they are attaching it. And then here we go. KO Arceus, KO B-Barrel. Limit the top deck outs here for Thiago by a lot. But it's still possible to top deck here. Could see a draw supporter of some type. And if we don't, I wouldn't be surprised to see Thiago concede. But to be honest, with the current board state, ooh, we do see a top deck of a DTE. During your opponent's next turn, this Pokemon, it takes 30 less damage from attacks. So we could see that DTE attach and then get off a hit here. And there is that Ultra Ball. I didn't even see that. Thiago did top deck Ultra Ball. And I was talking about Thiago could have waited, right? Thiago did not have to burn the air balloon and burn the boss. And then they actually, their card in hand is Ultra Ball. So they did get I don't want to say they got punished. But I liked that play a little bit better, I think. I like the play the play from Thiago where they hold the boss, hold the air balloon. So if they top deck that Ultra Ball, they can play it. And we see here that the card in the hand that they top deck last turn was the Ultra Ball, I believe, because I think they just top deck DTE. So they get off this attack, still in top deck mode. But to be honest, with the current board state, like, it doesn't actually look terrible. For Thiago, unless they can literally lose this turn. Unless they can literally lose this turn, but I don't see how Thiago loses this turn. I don't see how William can knock out this Whimsicott. I don't think it's possible. I don't even know if they'll be able to hit the Whimsicott, to be honest. And that would be bad, because then if Thiago top decks next turn, I think Thiago's back in this. We'll see. I mean, the multis will start to ramp up eventually, but it's top 32, they can't go for the tie, right? It says top 32, but it's not actually like bracketed top 32. But both players want a win here for their current records. Both players want what's it called for their current records. Both players want a win. Neither player wants to tie here. Let's see what this Inteleon grabs. Curious to see what kind of plays they could even come up with here. They maybe can pull off like a switch hit which they need to see. They just want to put the pressure on right now before Thiago top decks. They just want to put on the pressure right now. So they got switch net. Okay, so they're just going to go for a punch here, even if it means the Urshifu gets knocked out. If Thiago doesn't actually top deck and they only knock out the Urshifu, you're like, okay, well, I'm fine with that. All right, here we go. Oh, they didn't switch first. Oh, no. Oh, wait, are they just hiding? Maybe they're just hiding for a turn. Okay. I thought they were going to try and get a hit off with Urshifu this turn. I think they should have tried to get a hit off with Urshifu. Maybe they couldn't. Ultra Ball's still in the hand for Thiago. So once again, they could have just held off like 2 turns ago. They could have held the boss, could have held the air balloon, and then they could have played that Ultra Ball, got Arceus or B-Barrel, depending on which one got knocked out on the turn after that, and then would have been fine to go from there. Once again, a hit for, was it 70? And then they take 30 less damage next turn. This is interesting now, because I don't think William can actually get the 1-hit KO here. No, William can actually with the choice belt. So Moltres V plus choice belt actually gets the knockout. Moltres V with the choice belt does get the knockout. Benching Bidoof is a misplay? Nah, I don't think so. I think at this point you have to get a top deck here from, maybe because then you could have like Ultra Balled for the Whimsicott V-Star on the next turn. The big thing here is that Thiago, Thiago probably should have just conceded a little while ago to have a chance to win this game. Unless Thiago is just content with a tie here, there's almost just not going to be enough time for a game 3 at this point. So I think Thiago should have conceded maybe a couple turns with the idea of you're in a really bad spot. Maybe on this turn right here. Because actually, to be honest, if Thiago had top decked this turn, they might have been in a fine spot. But now that they have whiffed a top deck on this turn, and I think William's playing a little bit flustered here. I think William's trying to play as fast as possible to try and get a game 3. You need the choice belt here, though, right? For this Moltres to take the knockout. If William forgets about that minus 30 again. Oh, no. They didn't grab the choice belt. 100% banking on the tie. But why bank on the tie? You can definitely win game 3. Like, why? There's no reason to bank on a tie. Just go game 3. Like, Williams obviously trying to get a 3rd game in here. They're a little flustered. They're playing a little bit fast. I think they're missing some steps here. They don't have a dark energy. They might just be hitting with Urshifu at this point, actually, instead of trying to get the KO with the Moltres. I don't know if they could have got the KO with the Moltres or not, but they're definitely hitting with Urshifu. Okay, they got the boss on the Doof, so they're taking away the potential for the draw support. I don't know. I feel like if they could have got the Moltres KO, they should have gone with that, but maybe they couldn't put that together. I feel with 3 Shady Dealings, you should be able to do it, though. Thiago wants to win. They're not playing like they want to win, though. I feel like Thiago should definitely be conceding here. There's the Marnie top deck, though, so they've acquired the top deck. They can get out the V-Star here, get the knockout, limit the energy and stuff. Yeah, I don't know why Thiago hasn't like I think earlier I would have conceded as Thiago. Now it is possible for them to win. I think it is super unlikely. It's still unlikely that they win, because we should be able to maybe see like William just hit with Moltres next turn. They have a quick ball, no Ultra Ball, double Raihan in hand. But at this point, I don't think there's going to be enough time for a win in game 3. So, like I was saying, I think I would like to have seen Thiago concede sooner to give themselves enough time for that game 3. But now it's looking like we won't have enough time for game 3, and I think William's still in a pretty commanding position here, I think, overall. The board state doesn't look too ridiculously good for William, but like they have the prize trade lined up here to be able to win before Thiago, so we'll see. As a path to the peak could make a big difference, actually, now that Moltres V can't use its ability to like maybe accelerate energy to actually be able to attack this turn. But William can win this turn once again with the Moltres V. The Moltres V plus Choice Belt would KO the Whimsicott. So William, as long as William sees that play, they can win here. 3 prize cards for Thiago. Did not get the V-Star off the prize cards. I didn't see what else they got, though. They have the Choice Belt in hand. Okay, so they're close. They just need to get 2 energy on this bird. Uh-oh. The rest of the hand not looking good, though. They go ahead and throw the Choice Belt down. You probably want to get that... you probably do want to get that down before... This could actually be a crazy comeback here for Thiago, to be honest. They could actually still win this. It was looking bad. Like I was saying, I would have conceded a couple turns ago, but William drew pretty rough off that Marnie. No options, really. Uh, 180 plus 140 is 320. Well, what does DTE say? What is double turbo energy after or before? Is double turbo energy after or before? What's it called? Applying weakness. Before applying weakness and resistance. So yeah, actually that shouldn't KO the Urshifu, should it? 180 plus 140. Yeah, that shouldn't KO the Urshifu, actually. So William retreats into Moltres and pass. Big Charm down to the Whimsicott. Nothing else in hand, though, here for Thiago. Attaches another basic psychic to the active. I guess you could possibly retreat the Whimsicott. And there we go. Hit for 70. So yeah, Urshifu should still actually be around. I don't even think William can put together an attack here still, maybe. They do have access to a Drizzile now. I wonder if Thiago should have actually used the first... Because now that Thiago got the Big Charm, I feel like Thiago should have maybe used the first attack of Whimsicott to prevent Moltres from being able to attack, right? I feel like that was actually a mistake here from Thiago. Because now that they have the Big Charm, Moltres doesn't want to KO the Whimsicott, right? Or am I mistaken? Oh no, it still would one-hit KO. No, I'm actually incorrect. I did the math wrong in my head. They actually need to still attack with the damage reduction attack. Yeah, a little bit of a brain fart there. All right, Collapse Stadium. They removed their Moltres, so now they can Clara for it later. And then we see a research here. So gonna get some good card draw. Finds an Ultra Ball plus a Dark. If they can find one more energy, they can actually attack. They can actually attack this turn and actually do some damage. But I think they whiffed. In energy, so they can't attack again from William. And Thiago still doesn't have a V-Star. There's a level ball. It's actually insane that Thiago might actually win this. Thiago actually might win this game. That's crazy. Definitely no time for game 3, though. So if William does pull this one off, there is no way a game 3 is concluding, and there will be a tie pretty much. Should definitely at least take the Sobble out of there as William, thin it out of the deck. No reason to leave that in there. But yeah, that looks like a whiff. Has Ultra Ball, so they can still play that. I don't think this will lead to a knock. I just don't think they have energy in hand. Just not able to ever string together an attack here is oh wait, hold up. They have Shady Dealings. Do they have an Energy Search in the deck? If they have an Energy Search, an attack is on the way. Okay, wrong. Oh, is he just saying you evolved the wrong Drizzile? I don't know. Okay, never mind. We got the attack here. Wait, can they evolve that? They can evolve that Drizzile, right? Yeah, they can evolve that Drizzile. Urshi was not 10 short. Was it not? Are you sure? No, but they had 180 on the... There was 180 on the Urshifu, and then they should have only done 140. All right, we finally see an attack from William. Unlikely that it would have taken this long to get off an attack. But they finally got it here. Hit the Whimsicott for 190 damage, so 30 damage short of the knockout. So yeah, Thiago had to put the big charm on the Whimsicott and attack with the other attack. I thought you were supposed to be good with numbers, Tate. What's going on here? I saw Dark Energy being discarded. Well, they had to discard the Dark Energy because they had to get the energy back with the Moltres' ability and then also attach for turn. All right, so I think it's all coming full circle here, where once again, like I said before, like I said, Thiago should have conceded. Thiago should have conceded. I've been saying this. Thiago should have conceded, and finally, William was able to finally attack. Finally be able to attack here from William, which is going to lead. Uh-oh. Are they realizing right now? No, just confirming what DTE does. They had a different thought. They weren't thinking about the previous thing. Here comes the retreat of the Whimsicott. So if there's a boss here for William, they will have the KO. But the only way anyone is winning game 3 is with like a donk. Is it just retreat pass? There's still access to the V-Star power from Thiago. Another DTE to the... I would like to have seen that probably on the active, right? Maybe be able to retreat it if William chooses to not take the knockout here. Can we see a boss here for William, though? I don't think so. No boss immediately played from William, so I don't think there's a boss in the hand. Once again, William can't close out the game. They can't close it out. William just cannot close out the game. Took them forever to build up to this attack, and now once again, they can't close out the game. They need to start playing the game, though. They're taking way too long here. I think they should attach to the Crobat and swing. They're taking their time, but you can't take this much time. You gotta make moves if you want any chance of having any hope of winning a game 3. Williams still taking their time, but I think attach to Crobat attack is the move. They're chilling, though. They're thinking again, just with the attack, no attach to the Crobat. I don't know why we're not attaching to Crobat here, because I think if there's a... If Thiago finally finds a V-Star... there's a Raihan. Oh! Wait. Could we actually see the V-Star? Oh, no! No way. The V-Star attack from... Oh, my gosh. Does that win the game? Oh my gosh, that actually wins the game. Holy moly.